And a wahaha to you too. It's Matt
Ooh.
Rebar. Matt Rebar here with Logan Molnar and Raina Butel. Judgment Day. We are judging Reddit posts. We're on the Am I the Asshole thread, and Logan has been cooking up some witch's brew with.
Keep going.
I feel like I stepped into a dramatic scene. And you are the one who stole my husband, Cheryl. I don't know if that works with that music.
No, sorry, that was very loud. I'm so sorry, guys.
All right, Logan, hit us with it. What are we talking today?
We're getting Halloweeny, and this poster is asking, am I the asshole for asking my coworker about being invited to her Halloween party?
Ooh. I'm going to say right at the bat, I got to tell you, I think it is rude when you do know that there's like an event happening and you weren't invited. But at the same time, if the event's being flaunted around the office and she wasn't invited, that might not be as rude. So I'm very on the fence with if she's the asshole. So let's hear the story and then we'll cast judgment.
Work parties are always so hard because, there's always going to be some people that you don't want to invite, but they're going to find out. So, all right. There's this girl at work that's throwing a Halloween party on Saturday the 31st. Again, this one happened last year. The word has spread around the office pretty quickly about the party, and I really want an invite. I've asked some of my friends if they got an invite, and they said that they did, so I've been wondering if I'm ever going to get one since everyone else has seemed to be invited. A few days ago, I saw the host of the party in the break room chatting with friends about the party. I sat close to them and tried to listen in on them, but I must have been making it too obvious that I was eavesdropping. And they told me to go away.
What?
Then the next day, the host was getting a drink from a water fountain, and I just stood by and waited for her to be done. She saw me while she was getting a drink, and I just stood there and smiled at her to let her know that I was waiting to talk to her. But instead, she just kept drinking while I waited, and then she just bolted away before I could say anything. So, earlier today, I went right up to her in the break room and asked her about her Halloween party. I asked her where my invite was, but she responded with, "Ew, I'm not inviting you." She said that I was being presumptuous for asking, and then she told me not to talk to her again. That's a bummer because I'm leaving this job next week and I want to at least have one good memory from this place. Was I really the bad guy for simply asking about an invite?
I have many thoughts.
I feel like we're missing some context. The way he gets treated, I think this guy is a creeper or pervy or mean.
Or this is like middle school?
But I don't know. Go away?
Ew, go away. I'm not inviting you. Who are these people?
Raina, you start. You had questions, Raina. I want to hear your questions.
I just don't. I've never been called out for making my eavesdropping obvious. This guy must have had to walk up and stare at them. I mean,
yeah, it seems like he doesn't have a little emotional intelligence to know not to be eavesdropping. Was he behind the wall?
Yeah.
He's pulling a Joe from you.
My gosh.
He had me in the first part where, people are talking about it and everybody else now went, yeah, I'm going. And, I was like, oh, shoot, I've definitely been there where I feel like I have been left out of this group thing. And, especially if it's the popular people in the office. But as this thing went on, it's just maybe there's a reason you're not invited and you're not seeing that. Or, so I half of me was like, just invite the guy. Just do it. Give him the wrong address or something. And then, but I feel like the brevity and the directness was warranted. Just because, maybe not the ew, but all signs point to you're a weirdo.
You're a creepy dude.
You're just a weirdo. Okay.
Just standing by the water fountain, smiling at her, just waiting. That's.
To me, this smells like desperation.
Oh God.
I don't know. I just feel like you got to know the context, and he it seems like he didn't get the context, the go away and like you're sitting at the water fountain like this and she runs away. Like that enough is like, dude, you are clearly on the outs. And
so by the time he asks, that's the third strike. Literally eavesdropping, bolting away, then this. So, I mean, how subtle do they have to be, like...
I feel like we're missing context. I think he's either not aware that he is giving awesome kind of impression, or there's something else that's happened that he doesn't mention or doesn't realize is making him look like a creeper. I mean, the whole like behind the wall thing and the water fountain, that's creepy. They're both creepy,
I kind of want to know how big this company is too. Is it like a 7-people company and everyone else but him got invited? Because that would be good. But that would also probably mean that those people are tighter friends,
Yeah.
Most likely. And also he's leaving the job next week and says, I want to have at least one good memory from this place.
Something's going on. Something is going on, man. So
it very well could be that these people are like, oh, he's leaving in a week. Screw being nice to him. I don't have to be nice anymore.
I would never do that. Would you do that?
To a weirdo? Probably.
Well, to a weirdo, yes. But like
a normal person?
Like to someone, like I was going to say, someone who's normal, who's leaving, like, ew, go away. You're leaving? No, I would never. But yeah, you're probably right. Do they know he's leaving? I assume they do.
Yeah, probably. Like his job's probably posted in a week. I would, but who knows?
Yeah. I don't know about you. I live and die by the golden rule. Including people who are leaving next week.
You guys want to vote?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it's hard because I feel like his heart's in the right place, but his actions were really creepy. And at the end of the day, I don't think it's wrong to ask, but I don't think it's like right either in a weird way. I'm gonna say light, very light. You're the asshole. I think he needs to step back and realize, like, here's how I came across. I was eavesdropping. I was behind the wall. I was at the water fountain smiling. I went up to her directly and kind of accosted her. And it's like, you need to have the emotional awareness to know when to back off. And just a reminder, the Am I the Asshole thread, it's not really looking for like legal advice or like what the company rule book says. It's looking at this from more of a morality, more from a social situation standpoint. And I got to assume this is a giant company. If it was 10 people, I think he would have mentioned that. There has to be a nice chunk of people. I'm sure he's not the only one not invited. And it just sucks to suck. I mean, but again, I think we're missing some context here that I think really would kind of frame why they seem to not like him, because it doesn't seem like he's liked at all. So,
Raina?
Can I get the question one more time?
Am I the asshole for asking my coworker about being invited to her Halloween party?
Yeah, I'm going to go all in on this. I'm going to say you're the asshole.
Okay.
I'm going to say that because it's really tough to put someone on the spot like that anyway. Mm-hmm. As a host, you're entitled to invite whoever you do and do not want to. I think it at work, it's not right to do exactly. Just especially, cornering someone at the drinking fountain, and eavesdropping. I think all those tactics are highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
And it sucks, and I would hate for it to happen to me, but sometimes you don't need an explanation. Sometimes that's not required.
Yeah. And
it sucks to be on that end of the invitation, but I feel like this is a situation where it's necessary for the safety of the host and her guests. So yeah, I'm gonna say you're the asshole.
And kind of going off of what Raina said too, this idea, like, you don't necessarily deserve an explanation. Like, just a reminder, as much as it sucks and as much as I don't wish it was this way, we don't deserve closure. We don't need, if someone says no, it's a no. We don't need an explanation. Like, as much as like, you want to know why, sometimes you're not going to get it. And this guy, I think he needs to, it doesn't seem like he's aware. And I think he needs to get a little bit more aware. That's for sure. Logan, what do you think?
I was just also going to add, also, like, your coworkers don't have to be your friends if you're getting the job done, you know? They don't have to, I mean, they should respect you and kind of be nice to you, but they don't have to, you know, invite you places or talk about their lives with you. That's not what work is always for, you know? Sometimes work is like, go to work, get your job done, leave. Yeah. Raina, you're laughing.
Sorry.
You have a comment?
I just feel like after that, he said he wants to end with one positive thing. One thing.
Yeah.
Just, come on, man.
Here's my question, though. Is he the issue that there wasn't any positive things? Like, who's at fault for that?
Am I the problem? I don't think I'm the problem. Do you guys know that TikTok sound?
Yes.
So everyone in this thread basically says everyone sucks here.
Interesting. Go on.
The top comment is pretty long. So it says, everyone sucks here. Her slightly for two reasons. One, if you're having a party where most of your co-workers are invited, then excluding one person, or at least not being smart enough to tell the person is a dick move, unless you have a good reason to dislike this person. Two, saying ew when asked is juvenile and rude. You a lot for a number of reasons. Number one, basic etiquette. If you think you've been missed off an invite, ask one of your invited friends to ask the host. Don't corner them. That puts them in a very difficult position. Two, basic etiquette. You randomly hovered around people who clearly didn't want to spend time with you. This is creepy and unpleasant. Three, I'm sorry to say it, but you are clearly not liked by at least some people you work with, the host included. And based upon your strange behavior just in this post, I'm wondering if you have good relationships with many people that you work with. So yeah, basically people are saying everyone kind of sucks. The way that you approached her multiple times is weird and creepy and not a good thing. But yeah, the whole running off from the water cooler and saying, ew, that's very, you know, not very nice at all. But this guy sounds like he's got some problems because I guess he's posted other things. And one of the comments says, oh, excuse me, I lost it. Did you see the one where he's freaking out about which nugget sauce his crush chose? So this guy's got some issues and he's posting about all this other stuff. So I can't wait to dive into that. But
wait, that's what he posts. Okay, this guy, there's something up with this guy. This guy's a little.
So he's.
I get, like, listen, I get what that, you know, the everything sucks here. I get that rating, but I don't know, man. Like, we don't know how big the company is. I mean, from his perspective, he's, quote, the only one. We don't know that. Two, I think we're missing the context that would make us be like, oh, this guy's kind of coming across as a creeper and or rude to people. And yeah, that's why he's not going to parties. So.
See, I definitely think, like, even with little context, I'm not comfortable with his actions. I think he's definitely creepy, and I wouldn't invite him to my party either, probably. Alexa,
play Creep by TLC.
Oh my God, you just set off like 20 people's Alexas.
It's like an alarm. It's like a European siren.
So yeah, but there are a lot of you're the asshole and creepy. No wonder you didn't get an invite. Yeah. A lot of those. So
the water fountain one is really bad. That's real bad. I smiled to indicate that I want to start a conversation. No, I know, that's not what you do. You say, hi, how are you? That is how you initiate a conversation.
Just imagine two people just standing inside.
Hey, man.
Right now. Hi. Go away. Go away.
It's just like, you're just standing there just like, hey.
No.
Yeah.
That's a no from me, dog, to quote Randy Jackson.
So I hope he's working at a better place and enjoying it and hopefully getting invites to those parties.
I'm betting you right now it's the same time of year. He's not getting invited this year to any parties, unfortunately.
Let's hope he's working from home.
Yes. This man does not need to be around coworkers.
He needs, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well, another judgment has been decreed here on Judgment Day. We'll see you next time for some more Halloween Tales from Beyond. Bye-bye.